Hey everybody, John with HillCo here, and I have an exciting new product and somebody I want you to meet. I'm going to turn the camera around and introduce you to... What's your name?
Lewis.
How old are you?
11.
And what do you got to show us?
I have these little 3D printed hives that I made.
Oh, how do you make them?
I 3D print them.
3D printers, huh?
Yep.
How's a 3D printer work?
It uses a heat bed and an extruder with a roll of plastic to lay down layers of plastic layer by layer to create a 3D object, and like you can make them on the computer and then print them, and then it's a real thing.
Wow. So the model is on the computer, and then you put it in the printer, and the printer shoots out stuff like this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So what?
It uses the plastic too.
Uses the plastic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. So what have you made here?
I've made these little 3D printed hives, like this one. They come with a black hive stand, a white bottom board. They're 10 frame, so then it has a deep 10 frame box, but it actually has 8 black deeps, like this, and then 1 deep feeder.
A frame feeder?
Yep.
Okay.
It's also black.
Yeah?
And then it has a silver queen excluder, because that's what color they are. And then a medium box with yellow mediums, 10 of those. And then a white inner cover, and an outer cover, which is white with silver, and that's just because it looks cooler.
Nice. So how do you do the white and silver together?
So some printers can also have an AMS, which is like a color changer that you can put multiple colors into to print a multicolored thing. So it lays on the bed like this and then does silver. Then when it gets to here, it changes and does the rest of it in white.
So how does it know to change from silver to white?
On the computer, when you're slicing the files to send them, you can add where you want the color changes, and to have like multiple colors on it, you can just like fill or like paint the colors on. And then it also has a white entrance reducer.
Ooh, even down the entrance reducer. Check
And
it
it
out,
has
folks.
this and this.
All right.
And then it goes right in there. And then this is the complete hive.
So how long does it take to make one of those, a full set?
It takes less than a day, but we print them with like all of the parts. I mean, not all of the parts, since there's different colors. Like we would do 4 hive stands at once that would fit on the plate, and then have black filament feeding in, and then like a lot of bottom boards, like a lot of one piece at once, as many as we could fit usually, because then you can switch out the color and then change them. And then we have the one with the color changer, which is on the top instead of the side, and you can put all your colors into it, and it can do up to 4.
4 different colors, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
But this is only 2.
It's only 2, yeah. So you mass produce each part, right? So basically,
Yeah,
if you want to do white, you do a whole bunch of white stuff at once, and then you...
We would fill the whole plate with, well, you can change it every time how much you want.
Okay. So do people like buying these? Have you sold many in the past?
Yeah, we've taken them to conferences before. We sold like 26 at Hive Life, and then just a few we took to other random conferences.
Okay.
But I have a lot more now.
You have a lot more? How many printers do you have?
I have 5, and then one of them has a color changer, and we have another one that has a color changer that we're gonna set up, and then the other 4 are don't are just regular with no color change.
They just do one color at a time?
Yeah.
I see.
But they are still like the same, just the other two have color changes on them.
Nice, nice. Okay. So you think you might 3D print some other stuff in the future besides hives?
Probably because you can 3D print anything.
Okay, nice.
So,
Maybe a smoker and an extractor someday, you think?
yeah, we are working on these extractors that are like our real kinds, and they should be able to fit our mini frames in there, so those might be out soon.
Nice.
And maybe a little smoker to go with it.
All right, sounds good. What else do you do with HillCo?
So I 3D print these, and I also go to most of the conferences and do the checkout and other things.
Are you the head cashier guy at the conferences?
Yeah.
And if we have events here at the store, are you kind of the head cashier for that too when we have customer events?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Mm-hmm.
What else do you do? Do you help snap frames, snap foundation to frames?
Sometimes.
Sometimes help with shipping a little bit once in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you my sidekick at conferences and all their trips too, and bee runs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Other trips.
Many other trips?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, folks, there you have it. That's your introduction to Louie. If you haven't met him already, this is Lewis. We call him Louie. And yeah, he's our 3D printing guru and cashier and all other jack of all trades. And you might have met him at some conferences in the past. And here is the featured product of the day, the 3D printed beehive. Get one today. This would be a wonderful product on your mantelpiece, on your desk, as a gift item, as a teaching item. Hey, Louie, are we talking about maybe having a bigger option available down the road too, a bigger scale?
Yeah, we have started printing larger versions that are almost twice the size. They'll be quite a bit more, but they could be used as these could be more of decorations, but you could use them more as like a teaching tool for like a class or something. And those will be the same as this, no hive stand, but they'll be way larger, so you could. And then maybe we might also like add. We are thinking about adding like cone like hexagons onto the frames too.
So it's just smooth now.
Yeah.
Well, don't get people's appetite worked up too much here. They might get excited.
Yeah, so maybe that.
Maybe they'll do. Yeah, we're trying, right? There you go.
Yeah, the big hives and the little extractors and smokers might be out soon.
Very good. As you can tell, folks, we don't have a scripted conversation here, but that's kind of how we roll here. We just kind of roll it unscripted, just off the cuff and from the heart. And so anyway, this is Lewis. Have a great day, folks, and thanks for watching.